muted.
Oh, I'm muted. There you go. Now you can hear me. Sorry, guys. Muted. Oh, I'm muted. Oh, now I got to lower the volume on my
You
phone.
can't mute your phone, if I remember correctly.
So guys, we started using this new platform instead of StreamYard, and it's called EVMux, in case you guys are not familiar with the flat platform. So I'm just getting used to it. So is Chris. Chris is here tonight. So we're doing a sound check. If you guys can hear me clearly, please, give some thumbs ups. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me, as well as Chris. Can you hear Chris okay as well?
Test 1, 2, 3. Call out.
If you guys can hear us clearly, then let us know.
Okay, we're getting thumbs ups and the Italian gesture.
It's Italian gesture.
All right, cool. Thanks, everyone. Like I said, we're testing out. We're using new stuff. We're not testing it. We've gone over to this new platform, and it's really powerful. But
it's a great platform, but it's just a little bit different to use. It's a few things that we need that I'm tweaking. So that's why I just started a little bit early tonight, just to kind of work some of these little kinks out to make sure everything is working right. So if you see me looking in this direction, I'm looking at my laptop, and I'm also looking in front of me down below, and that is the chat. So on my phone, because I'm using the camera in front of me that you guys are seeing me on, is just a little portable camera with speakers or microphone. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at you guys. And then if I look down, I'm looking at my phone and my laptop. So everything looks good, Heather. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And welcome in, everybody. Let's see gosh, we got 31 of you guys already in here. Let's see, who do we have here? Dr. Elcar, how are you? And of course, hello, Bill. Regina Rainey, hello. Alicia RN, hello. Mary Scott, hello. Chris is adjusting my lighting. Is it very dark? It's very dark, isn't it, guys? Yeah, Chris, you need to turn the light up.
Light up? Okay. We can't pull the camera in because it is a high-definition, wide-view camera.
Yeah, so...
Okay, I see the top of the hutch. Oh, they don't like seeing the top of the hutch.
Is that anything to do with May the 4th be with you? I see Cindy. Hi, Cindy.
Can you guys...
Elaine Marie. Phantom.
Can you all hear the music playing in the background while we don't talk for a second?
Yeah, if the music is too loud, let me know.
Yeah. Heather.
Joan Clavier doesn't hear it. Good. Thanks, Joan.
No music? Okay.
No.
It's more for our benefit then.
Okay, cool. Just for us to listen to.
I mean, I could turn it up if you want.
Alicia, how are you, hon?
They're saying it looks a little yellowy. I don't know if it's...
Yeah, I don't know. It's because Chris just played with the lights. I had it all set perfectly, but,
No, you didn't. All right, how about that, everyone?
Is that better? Or should I turn this light up?
Heather is saying to angle the camera down a smidge.
Down?
Yes.
How's that?
Better.
I like it. All right.
Yeah, a little washed out. Everyone's saying that's fine. It's all lighting.
Yeah, it's all lighting, so.
There we go. Let me see if there's some video changes I can do real quick.
I don't know, unless Chris can, maybe Chris can do. That's better. A little washed out, Bill said.
You do look yellowy.
I look yellow.
Do you have jaundice?
I do. Well, and it's also the mortician's wax that I apply right before the show.
I won't be able to make the changes to your camera from...
Hi, Justine.
But that's fine.
Hi, Bonnie. Tina Lane, hello. Forehead. Yes, I got a big forehead. Leave me alone. I don't know. Maybe it's the lighting back here.
Yeah, I think it's that lighting back
Because
there.
the light above me, the shade, is actually it's kind of like an ambery color.
You need an umbrella. That's better. That is better. Yeah.
Which
No,
way?
much better. Yes. Up more.
Up more?
Hold on.
It's not too bright?
No, let it adjust. I think that's perfect.
Is that good, guys, or is that too bright? Now it looks like I'm washed out.
Yeah, go down a little bit. You were too high.
See, I don't use those ring lights.
There you go.
Like that?
All right, let's do an item check. You want to throw an item up so they can see how it looks. Thank you, everyone, for dealing with
thank you guys for dealing with and helping with our technical issues here. Here, I'll hold up my mouse.
They're saying go down.
Go down with what, the light?
No, wait, actually, no. Lisa says good. Stop.
Good, stop. Everybody's device is going to show something different anyway, so.
Heather's saying go down just a smidge.
Lighting a smidge?
Yeah, down.
I think they just want to see me fall backwards.
Mm.
Want a little bit of that comedic talent. How's that? Let it adjust and.
Yeah, it's the thing is too. This light is a soft white.
Yeah.
So it's gonna have that. It's not gonna have that cool look to it.
Is that good, guys? Good.
Yep.
Yeah. Phantom Canuck. I have to wear makeup like a Las Vegas showgirl, or lighting will wash you out. Exactly. Trust me. Yes, I know. Sans the large feathers behind me. Exactly. Wear a ball cap, that would help.
For the shininess, yeah. It's just the positioning of the light.
Yeah, it's just the positioning of the light. I have a light bulb right there. So it's right on my forehead.
Right. So. There was a question picture of the people in the photos over there. Someone wanted to know who they were. You want to tell them?
The people. This is one lady, and that was my mom. This is my mom back here. And this was her engagement photo when she got engaged. Yep. Sadly, my mom is no longer with us. She always watches over me. So I always like to put her on the back here so she can keep an eye on me. Yep. Hey, Kels. You want to see the feathers? Yeah, I'm sure you do. Too funny. Actually, you know what I should do? I should probably put.
I was going to say, bring it a little bit closer.
I was going to say, I should probably put my phone over here so I can see you guys. I can just. That's actually better. This way I can. There, that's better.
Yep.
There. Now, this way, when I'm reading your chat, I'm not looking in every other direction. So, Karen Williams, how are you? Look like I'm sitting on a telephone book. I know. Well, I moved my. This is a whole thing that we're doing tonight, Karen. I'm actually got a new program that I started using, and I'm using a portable camera, and it's a whole thing. So I just tilted the camera down, so that's probably why it looks like I'm sitting on a telephone book. She's a riot. Oh gosh, you guys are a riot. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. Absolutely. Yes. You're watching it all there. You're chilling out in the lurkers lounge. The leakers lounge. I almost said the leakers lounge would probably be the bathroom. Midway is here. Hello, Midway Rose. Virginia, hello. Lynn Fogel is here. Hello. I hate saying hi to every single person because then I'm afraid I'm going to miss somebody. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Gosh, I feel so bad. Nancy Bradham, how are you? Just scroll back up, make sure you didn't. Jenny Mack, hello, honey. Joan Smith, hello. I'm just scrolling, making sure I didn't miss anybody. So I want to say hello to everybody. Valerie Beckage, hello, hon. John Lucas, hello. Is that how you say your name? Is it John? Is it Lucas? Nope, I'm saying it right. Rhonda Gentry, hello.
Cody.
Florida Golden Girl, hello. Dodie, hello. So glad to have you guys here.
All right, we got 80 in.
All right, guys. Well, welcome in. If you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Just so you know, I am using a new platform tonight. I'm not using StreamYard any longer. I'm using a different platform. So Chris and I are still working out some of the kinks, but so far so good. We're doing okay. If you have any questions at all throughout the auction that I do, just type it in the chat and Chris will ask me if I miss it, because sometimes I do miss it because the chat moves so fast. But anyway, if anybody of you are here that are brand new to my channel, welcome. I really appreciate you being here. I noticed I picked up a couple of new subscribers along the way the past week, and I appreciate that. Welcome in if you're here. I do an auction style show. So what that means is we're going to do all offer ups. All these items are going to start at a specific price, and then we're going to go up from there. I do have some items tonight that I don't normally carry, and that would be linens. Yes, linens, guys. I have some linens, two of which are absolutely adorable, which I think you are going to love, especially if you have a newborn baby in your family. So stay tuned for that. Sadly, I don't have any giveaways tonight. I normally do giveaways at the end of the night. I'm sure you're all going, "Aw," and I just did not have a chance to dig around down in the basement or and through any boxes for some cute little giveaways for you guys. It's been a busy weekend for Chris and I, so unfortunately, did not have a chance to do that. And I literally put all this together yesterday morning is what I was doing. So hopefully you like everything I bring to you tonight. I did a little bit of a short, so hopefully you did see that, some of the items that I'm bringing you. As far as the computers go, computers, cell phones, whatnot, there is a lag, so be aware of that when you're bidding. So the way the bidding works is you're going to put whatever price I started at, you're going to put all of your bids into the chat. Chris is going to monitor the chat. I'm going to count the items 10 down to 1. I'm going to say stop. Chris is going to put that in the chat. He's going to refresh it, just like anybody else's auctions that you might pop into. Pretty much the same thing. And the highest bidder is going to be the winner. Now, just remember, you guys can outbid your. So you okay?
I'm fine.
He just whacked himself on the table here. So just remember, you guys can outbid yourselves. So if you guys do put in a bid and then you put in another, like a safety bid at the end, that safety bid is the highest bid. I have to accept your highest bid, just for fairness of other bidders. So be aware of that. You can't outbid yourself. Jenny missed the short. Oh, well, I got some great stuff here, Jenny. I think you'll be interested in. I do have some EAPG tonight, guys. So I think you'll appreciate that. I do have a really beautiful 1950s percolator here, which I know some of you like percolators. I found a beautiful percolator. Yeah, and I got some other really cool things too. So hopefully you like what I'm bringing you tonight. What are you laughing at?
With the new camera, because wide angle, you can see Toby more when he sits there.
Oh, you can see Toby more? Oh, yeah, I'm glad you can see Toby. That's great. Yeah, he's laying down right over here on the floor. He just went for his walk, and it's raining outside, so it smells like wet dog in here. But anyway, that's all right. Well, we accept the wet Tobes once in a while. Hi, Toby from Joan. Joan says hi. Oh, you got to. Anyway, let's see. What else do I have to say here tonight? Let's see. So, as far as invoicing goes, I will be sending out invoicing. Now, remember, guys, if you're new, the prices that I give you tonight do not include shipping. So the shipping is going to be calculated with Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship will get you the best shipping no matter where you are in the country. It will calculate the best shipping, but it will get higher depending upon where you are. If you're in California or Washington State or Texas, the prices tend to go up a little bit. Not too much, though. They've been pretty reasonable lately. I think it's because the holidays have passed, but I will be sending out invoices probably Tomorrow I'm working all day, so I'm not going to be doing much tomorrow. And I'm working most of the day. If I do anything, I'll probably do maybe 1 or 2 invoices late tomorrow night, if anything. But it's mostly going to happen Tuesday and possibly Thursday. So maybe a little bit later this week. So be patient with me because of my other job that I have besides this job. That sometimes takes a little time, and I get home after working a 10, 11-hour shift, and I am wiped, and I just don't want to do any packing or anything at that point. So bear with me. As you guys know, I do ship pretty quick, so I'll get them out to you as quick as I can. Now, the way I bill is I bill through PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, that's fine. We can bill you, I can just bill you as a guest, which is perfectly fine. And if anybody is new, Chris will drop the, I do have a scroll here that Chris can drop in on the bottom, and it will go across the screen, and it'll give you all the information that I need if you're a new bidder. So hopefully he can figure that out. He's playing his game or something over there, so he's not paying attention to me.
I'm totally paying attention to you. I heard every word you said. This one needs to go back out again. So
yeah, Toby went out, so now he wants to go out again. Yeah. Anyway, you know how puppies can be.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think that's all I had to say. Except I do also want to express my my prayers and my thoughts with George. You guys familiar with George, the antique nomad? I think is it the Antiquing Nomad? I believe it is. If anybody has a link to his GoFundMe page, Karen might have it. If you want to put or Revive It Sisters or Chris has it.
I got it.
He's going to post that in there if you guys want to make a donation for George. He's having a little bit of difficulty right now with his health, and he did post a video on his channel, so if you do want to watch it, feel free to go on his channel and watch it. George is a great guy. I've reached out to him a couple of times for some questions that I've had about some items, and he's always such a pleasant person, very knowledgeable, and always gets back to you really quick. So definitely if you can, if you want to support him, there's his GoFundMe. Chris posted it in the chat. So,
and just a reminder, live chat, all comments, not top chat.
Yes, exactly. Karen posted that in there. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. Karen's so awesome at that. Yeah, live chat, all messages, guys, not top chat, so that this way we can see all your messages and your bids will get in there. So, yes, Jenny, he sure is. Agreed. Yeah, he's really, really knowledgeable. He knows, and no matter what it is, whether it's toys, linens, glassware, pottery. I mean, the man is just brilliant. I absolutely adore him. He's great. So, Soggy Jersey. Yeah, it's soggy up here too. Yeah. No Lambertville Flea Market. All right. Yes, he sure is, JR. So without further ado, if anybody has any questions, feel free to jump in. Otherwise, we will start the auction. Okay. So the first item, Chris, I have is $12. $12, please, if you could put up. Oh, you guys can probably see Toby. He's right here. He's going to watch. So $12, I have a 9-inch Fire King white swirl bowl. And it is in really good condition. It does have some utensil marks, so obviously this was well used and well loved. But it's a beautiful swirl Fire King bowl. It is marked Fire King on the bottom. And of course I have to move my, so hopefully you guys can see that. It is marked Fire King.
Yeah, just go slow. Yep.
You guys can see that? Yeah. So it's a nice white Fire King bowl. And it is, again, 9 inches. A lot of people this came in jadeite, and it does come as a whole set. Some people break the 9-inch bowl, and oh my gosh, I got to find another one. Well, here it is. I did find this. I didn't find the whole set. It did come as a 9, an 8, 7, and a 6. And I don't think the white came as that rare 5-inch bowl, but I know the jadeite version did. And some people just don't collect the green jadeite. So that's why I figure, if I see some white Fire King, I'll bring the white Fire King too. But I have the set in green, and I also have the set in white. So Figured if anybody's looking for a nice mixing bowl, this is a really nice practical mixing bowl with no damage at all. So I'm not sure if there's any bids on this. If not, we're going to count it down.
Do you want to just do me a favor?
Certainly.
Bring it the bowl in again upside down so you can see the bottom.
The bowl upside down so you can see the bottom.
Yeah. So I want to try to see if we get the angle right. There. Okay. So.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you guys can see the Fire King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to get a little bit closer with that camera. That's all.
Yeah.
Perfect. Better.
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, I believe he has a type of leukemia, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa knows. She's a nurse. Yep. Prayers for George, for sure, please. Yep. He's a great guy. But luckily, the version that he has is very treatable, so our prayers are with him. Yep. He's a fighter. He's in good health otherwise. Just watch his video that he put out about everything, and he does go into detail, and he tells you about what's going on. So, yeah. Oh, lymphoma. I'm sorry. Did I say leukemia? I meant lymphoma. Sorry about that. Yeah, Kels is right. All right, so we'll count this down. I'm not sure if we have any bids, but 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Is it a pass?
That is a pass.
Is it a pass?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for things to catch up.
Okay. All right, no problem. All right, next, guys, I have this really cool, this is 15 on the screen for us, 15. This is a 32 ounce. Do any of you collect this? This is the Anchor Hocking Fiesta Bands. It's a large glass, literally 32 inches. So it's 7.5 inches tall and 4 7/8 inches at the top. It's almost, at first, what I thought what it was a mixing glass, but it's actually not. It's actually it's like considered a drinking glass, like a tumbler. So can you imagine having a big glass of this filled with ice and having your iced tea out on your porch or your veranda or at your beach house, as Vinny calls it? I just thought this was awesome, and it matches the Fiesta colors too. The Fiesta ware, the orange, the yellow, the red. So if you have any Fiesta ware, beautiful, beautiful glass. It's in perfect condition.
And how many do we have of these?
This is just one of those. I wish I had more of these.
No.
But unfortunately, I saw one standing there, and I said, oh, yeah. And it's in beautiful condition. All the rings are intact. It was never put in the what?
Dishwasher.
Correct. Don't put it in the dishwasher. It will wear away these rings. That detergent that you put in the dishwasher will eat these rings away. So never, ever in the dishwasher. Always by hand. So the rings are very vibrant. They're beautiful. And if you were able to get the rest of the set, hey, you're all set. No pun intended. So it looks like we have a bid, so we're going to start counting this down. Great for iced tea or lemonade. Yeah, and it's a huge glass. It's 32 ounces. So it's a huge glass. Really beautiful. And if you don't want to use it as a drinking glass, you have your Fiesta ware on the table, use it as the vase. Put it in the center of the table and put some colorful mums or something in it. How perfect would that be? And it'll match your entire table. So just some different ideas that you don't always have to use it for what it was originally purposed for. All right, so we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Hi, Marianne.
Marianne popped in?
Yep. Say it's Justine for 15.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Marianne. Justine for 15. Okay, I'm sending it across the state. Thank you very much. All right. All right. Thank you very much, Justine.
How'd you like our fancy effects?
We had effects? I didn't know we had effects.
We did. We had effects.
Oh, wow. I miss the effects.
Yeah.
At least it's not like when Scott usually does his thumbs up and there's balloons and confetti and all kinds of things happening. I don't get that. It always cracks me up. Anyway, $5 on the screen, Chris. Big bucks. $5. Ooh. Any of you guys like restaurant wear? I found these two adorable mugs. Now, I've never seen this pattern before. These are made by Syracuse, China. So you get two of them. And they have these nice little like redishy, pinkishy, reddish rings on the top. And they are made by the Syracuse company, and it is marked on the bottom. I'll hold that up for you.
Yeah, good stuff.
There you go. So you get two of these. And what's nice is they have they're like footed. And I just love them. And they're nice, heavy restaurant mugs. Or they sometimes use these in like hotels, but they have these like nice little like paneled design going around the edges. And they hold a good amount of coffee or tea, and they're nice. They have a nice weight to them. And they're really, really cute, Possibly a lamer. Yeah, this could have been Friendlies. Yeah, absolutely. Friendlies is if you guys aren't around from around the Northeast, although they have some down in Florida too. Friendlies was like a diner restaurant type. Ice cream burgers originally, and then they kind of spread out.
Started as a soda shop.
Soda shop, yeah. So, but yep. So you get two of these, and they're $5 for the set, not each. So you're talking $2.50 a piece. And these are really cute. And if you find the rest, well, you'll have the whole set. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Like I said, sometimes where I pick these items up, they bring them in different lots, and you know what? Maybe I'll find the rest of it. That would be awesome. I would love that. Okay. So they're really, really nice. So I don't know if we have any bids, but we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I just love how heavy they are too. And I clean them really well for you guys too. Because one of the bottoms had I thought it was like rust or something, but I got them nice and shiny clean. I'm obsessed with like cleaning these things. I just love it. I don't know why.
Okay, we got Midway Rose for 10. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Midway Rose, and thank you everybody who bid on that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, Midway Rose for 10. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, thank you everybody for your bids. All right, next up I have, what is this? Oh, yes. So for our Art Deco fans out there, Chris, $9 on the screen. So this is Chase Chrome. You guys familiar with Chase Chrome? It's the name of the company that made the chrome piece below. And it's a divided dish, and it is frosted glass. And the glass insert does come out. So I'll take that out, and I'll show that to you. So here's the frosted glass piece. It's frosted on the back, and it is divided. And there's no damage to it at all. No chips or anything. No cracks, no chips, no nothing. Just a little gray scratches here and there from the metal, but that can easily be taken off with what? Barkeeper's Friend. I love that stuff. And it's also Jeffrey's Friend. I love that stuff. Barkeeper's Friend. And it just slides right back into its holder. So now I'm going to show you the holder. I'm going to take the glass out just so I can flip it upside down and show you the holder.
So when you show, just so you know, give it a couple seconds. Just give it like 2 seconds for the camera to adjust because of the lighting.
Oh,
so when you're highlighting something, just give it a second and then do your spiel.
Yes, sir. Anywho,
just trying to make sure people can see everything.
Well, I appreciate that, Chris. All right, so here is the metal portion. Now the bottom does have a couple of little like little dimples. It might have gotten knocked against something. A few on the bottom, but you don't see that obviously when you have the glass in there.
What
you can probably you can see the camera, right? There you go. And it is marked on the bottom. Let's see if I can get up close and see if I can show you guys the chase mark.
Deb is saying lemons and olives for a bar cart.
It does say chase right here. It is hard to see with the lighting.
There you go.
But there it is. It's chase with the little. It's like a little. I don't know, like a little tiger or something. It's like a lion or maybe a horse. No, it's a guy. Wait, no, it's a man on a horse shooting a bow and arrow.
Is this gonna get into a dirty topic?
Or no, this is one of those like half man, half horse things. What are they called? They're called something, guys. I'm sure you guys know.
Centaur?
Centaur. Yes. So okay. So it's a centaur. And it's made by Chase USA, and it says Chase USA. And of course, it's got some scratches on the bottom. I did use Barkeepers on that, but again, it's worn off. And I'm sure it's got brass underneath. And it's just, it's got the silver on top. So there it is. And it has these really cool rings around the edge. Very, like, deco looking. And I love the handles. Look at the handles. Aren't these nice? Isn't that cool? And it's got those ribs that go all the way through. Isn't that nice? Yeah. So if anybody's interested in that, we will count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yes, definitely olives and pickles for a bar cart. I did hear that. Perfect for that. Very deco. I just love that with the ribs. Very deco. It has a good weight to it, too. It's cute.
All right, we have Elaine Marie for 9.
Elaine Marie, thank you, darling. For $9. Okay, thank you, dear. All right, next up I have, oh boy. Yeah. I got to get all this stuff off of here.
Oh yeah, don't want to be scaring Toby.
I need this. No, I know. I dropped. I'm going to be selling you guys
something.
Well, they're ice cube tray, the old-fashioned ice cube trays.
This?
And one of them fell on the floor before, and poor Toby was napping. You thought it was the end of the world. Scared the heck out of him, the poor thing. All right, so Chris, this is going to be $20 on the screen, please. $20. Now, guys, this is an Anchor Hocking 30s or 40s. It's the ring pattern. It's a Tidbit tray. And you guys, I'm sure, are familiar with the ubiquitous ring pattern. This came in green, clear. I don't know if there was any other colors. I think it was just green and clear for this.
Does it glow?
No, it doesn't glow.
To ask.
No, it does not glow.
No, all right.
It does not glow. It's Anchor Hocking. They didn't do the glow. So yes. Oh, there's dear Angela. Hi, Angela. How are you, hon?
How big is this?
All right, so I'm going to measure it.
Okay, thank you.
Because I did not measure it.
Cal says she's seen it, that big one in pink.
Well, they have one in pink. Oh, okay, they did come in pink. Interesting. Cool. Well, this is the clear one. There's no damage to it at all.
Oh, it is big.
Yeah, it is. It's 11.5 inches. It's huge. And it has a beautiful top on it. Check out that top. The handle. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous scrolls and everything. And it's perfectly, there's no damage to it at all. And it's in beautiful shape, that beautiful ring pattern. Isn't that beautiful? I love this pattern. Now I have some reproduction. You got to be careful because there are reproductions. Well, I don't think Martha Stewart did the Tidbit tray, but she did reproductions of the glass, the green glasses, and I think she also did it in clear for Kmart years ago. And I actually have those are my drinking glasses that I actually have, and it looks just the same exact pattern. But she did it in green and clear, and I believe she did them in tumblers, and she did them in the small little, what do they call those little tiny glasses? Like Scotch glass, old fashions. There you go. Yeah. So I don't think she did these in. I don't think she did Tidbit trays because in the 90s, I don't think Tidbit trays were popular in the 90s. But perfect for your egg salad sandwiches and whatever else.
Not a highball. Highball is tall and thin.
Highball, yeah, no, highballs would be tall and thin. Yeah.
Juice glasses.
Like juice glasses, yeah. So I love the pattern. I think the pattern is great. But try to find those original green stripe like this glasses. Holy cats. Wow, talk about impossible to find. I'm sure they're out there, but boy, not very common. At least I haven't seen any. But I did see, if you guys remember the video that I did of the Whitney Hill Antique Shop, I did see this pattern in green as the cocktail shaker. Did you see that? I look at it every time I go up there, and they have $185 on that thing. Did you know that? He's ignoring me now.
Not joke.
I look at it every time I go up there. I love that thing so much, but I'm like, I am not paying $185 for it, but it's beautiful.
Kels likes this piece. She's in.
And Kels is in. Okay, all right, so we will count this down. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And it's beautiful. It really is a beautiful bit. And it's in perfect condition. Absolutely perfect condition. Like brand spanking new. I've had this for a while, and I forgot I had it down in the basement. I went poking around down there yesterday morning because it's like, I got to figure out something to sell.
All right, we have Kels for 20.
All right, Kels, that's yours. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, hon. All right. So next up, guys, I have some wood candlesticks. You guys like the old wood candlesticks? Chris, if I can 20 on the screen again.
Okay.
These are some beautiful old wooden candlesticks with the original felt on the bottom. So here they are. And they're 8 3/4 inches tall. And the tops have, let's see, this one has, you know what's funny?
There's
this one
in there.
Yeah, it's got the bottom of the original candle. You know, they used to put those little rubber things in there to help the candle stay in there. They wouldn't tip over. It's still in there. Obviously, I'm not going to wash these, so I don't wash wooden candlesticks. But you know what? It's in there, you guys. If you guys have I'm going to leave it in there. You can always pull it out with a tweezer. But you can see it in there. I'll hold it up. It's in this one here. Can you see it? Somebody left it in there. But they're both in perfect condition. You know, just the typical wear that you would have for, you know, these types of sticks. I'm not exactly sure of their age. Can't say for 100% how old they are. So I'm not going to quote an age on these. But they are beautiful. And a lot of you guys like the wooden candlesticks. And they are really beautiful. Really nice. And I saw these in with their original felt on the bottom. So you may be able to date them from then. Maybe possibly the 60s, maybe 50s. I'm not sure. Maybe even the 70s. I can't say for sure 100%. But they are beautiful. Really, really nice. Perfect for a fall motif. I know fall's not here yet, but they're really nice. And if they don't sell now, well, you know what? Fall will be coming, and we'll bring them back for fall. So, really nice. I know, I love the wood candlesticks too. They're perfect for fall, you know? All right, so we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Okay, that's going to be a pass.
Okay. All right, we'll bring those back at the end in case somebody else is interested. All right, guys, are you ready for something very unique that I have not brought to a sale before? Some linens. These are incredible. And I'll almost guarantee most of you, if not some of you, have never seen these before. I have never seen these before. So these are called baby bonnet handkerchief caps. You guys have any idea what the heck I'm talking about? These are adorable. So what these are little baby bonnets.
Starting.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. So these are $10. We're going to start at 10. It's a choice. So we're going to start at $10 choice. So the highest bidder will get their choice of one or both. And then the second bidder will have the option of the second one. Okay. So these are absolutely adorable. So here's the first one. Okay. I'm going to take the little card out. Each one has a card, and I will read one off to you so you know exactly what it's for. So you can see it's a little baby bonnet. You put that on the little baby like that. And it's got the little strings for you to tie it. Really, really pretty. Here's the back. This, the little ribbons, you could probably press these. They're a little bit wrinkled, but you can probably press those. So I'm going to explain to you what they are. The handkerchief cap, something new, something old. This is a most important gift for a newborn baby girl to receive by saving the cap and restoring it to its original shape. And you can give as a wedding handkerchief, and it becomes a beautiful heirloom gift for a very special baby to use when she is a bride. How amazing is that? Isn't that beautiful? I just thought these were absolutely charming. I have never in my life seen anything like these.
Yeah, I think Lisa's right. I think you had it on backwards.
Had what on backwards?
I think you had it showing backwards. That's the front, that's the back.
It goes like, oh, did I have it on back? Oh,
yes.
I don't wear these very often, but if you want me to try it on, I can try it on.
You don't want to destroy it.
I'm only kidding. I would never do that. Yeah, so maybe that's the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Yep, so that's how it goes. Yep. Elisa's right.
Thank
so
you,
there
Lisa.
it is. How adorable is that? And then you give it to and of course, this little card is going to come with it. So perfect gift for a newborn mom. If they're having a little baby. How cute is that, right? And even if you're having a boy, you can always just, a little boy could wear it, because a lot of the babies, when they're born, they have like the white christening gowns and stuff like that. You can always use something like this, and then this could be a gift for his future wife, if they so choose. It's a perfect little thing. I don't know. I just thought they were charming. Have you ever seen that?
I've seen them.
All right, so there's the first one. Now here's the second one. It's got the same type of saying in there. And let me see. Am I holding it right this time? I'm assuming I'm holding it right this time.
No, other way.
Or is it that way?
That's way. Because
oh yeah,
strings are the back.
These things go like that, right? Little strings. I don't have a baby. I have a fur baby. I can't imagine Toby wearing one of these.
So Bill actually said he would look good in that.
Yeah, Toby or me?
Toby.
Yeah, Toby would probably look adorable in that. I also try to scratch it off too and probably rip it. But it's so cute. Look at the detail. Mm-hmm. It's got the ribbons around. This one has beautiful flowers on the sides. These are just so unique. I've never seen anything like these. Have you guys ever seen these before? I mean, these are just so precious. Look at how cute. Look at that. Even if you collect baby dolls, put these on your baby dolls, But I just think they're so cute. And there's some people out there that actually collect, vintage or, antique baby items. Well, this would be perfect, And this is another saying in here too for her wedding day, as we've been told. Well, Miss Dry, something old, something new, something old. Well, this is the something old, blah, blah, blah. Maybe worn from the hospital or on christening day, carefully pressed and neatly packed away. It's got the saying on it and everything. Very, very cute. So I'm guessing nobody's interested in these adorable little things, which I think are very unique. I'm surprised. I figured you guys might like these. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. And if you don't want to use it, just rip them apart and use them as hankies right away. You know? But anyway, all right, we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I just think they are so charming. What a perfect gift. So, even donate to a hospital or something, you know?
Okay, so Bonnie
For a newborn baby.
Abrams for 10, so she gets first
Thank you,
pick,
Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie.
or the only pick.
Bonnie, would you like which one would you like, or would you like both? Here they are. There's the like the one with the flower embroidered in it, or the one with the more lace and ribbons. So you want them both? Okay, great.
Great.
Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that. Those are coming to you, honey. Yeah, they're beautiful, and they have the little cards with them too. So Bonnie. All right. Okay, thank you, Bonnie. All right. Next, I have. Now, this is not old, guys, but it looks old. Some of you may know what this is, and no, it's not a radio speaker. Some of you may know what this is right away. Some of you may be like, what the heck is that? This is really cool. Now, it's probably a newer item made to look old. Oh, starting at $16. So what this is, it folds up, okay? You fold it down, 1, 2, and then there's the third one, and it's a serving piece.
Bonnie has one.
And who has one?
Bonnie.
Bonnie, you got one? Yeah, isn't it great? I just think this thing is so cool. And I saw when I see bring it to the sale and see if anybody's interested. If nobody's seen these before, or if somebody would be interested in one. And I just thought it was cool. And you can put your, you put your plates on each one of these. And then, you would have your whatever you have, little tea sandwiches or bonbons or cookies or cakes or whatever you want. So I just thought it was cool. And then once it's done, you fold it back up, and then it's easy storage, or you can put it in your cabinet, and look at how pretty it is. I don't know. Always, to me, the front of it always looks like a radio speaker, like those old-fashioned radio speakers. But again, it's not a super old piece. The bottom of it says, for decorative purposes only, use a liner or a plate with food items. So if you're going to put food items on it, they tell you to use a liner or a plate to put on here, whether it's a doily, or whatever, a German doily, whatever you want. So I just thought that was kind of cool. And I didn't know if anybody has one or has been looking for one. So it's kind of cute. So, all right, well, we'll count this one down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. That is the little 3-plate server. I like how it folds up because it takes up no space, and it's still a decorative piece. You can leave it on your hutch or whatever.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Midway Rose for 16.
Midway Rose for 16. Okay, thank you, Midway Rose. All right. Thank you very much. All right, next up, what I was just talking about, Chris, $20 on the screen, please. And this is for both of these guys as a set, $20 for the whole set. And we've got some that just scared Toby. I hope
No,
I
he's
didn't,
over
'cause
here.
he hears the noise now and he jumps.
No,
He's afraid I'm going to drop it.
He's passed out.
He's passed out. Poor thing. Tired from his walk. So these are 2 Whirlpool ice cube trays. You guys have seen these before. I think I've had one before, an ice cube tray. But this one is actually Whirlpool. It says right on the front, RCA Whirlpool. Well, RCA and Whirlpool actually merged together in 1955. And when they did that, they actually had both of their labels on their products. And that merge lasted until I believe it was the early 60s, maybe 1960, 1961, something like that. So that's why some of their items you'll see RCA Whirlpool. So they do come out in the old fashioned. They do come out. I did clean them out really well. They're in very good condition. No dents, chips, cracks, or anything like that. Hi, Tina. Welcome in. And then we've got the other ones, the same exact thing, Whirlpool, RCA. And like I said, you don't have to use these for just ice cubes. If you're making iced tea or lemonade in the summer, once you're done making it, pour it into these, put it in your freezer so that this way when you're serving your lemonade or your iced tea, you don't dilute your drink and you have iced tea cubes or lemonade cubes to go right into your drinks.
Or Jello cubes, as G. Lassie says.
Or Jello cubes. Yeah, if you want to do Jello shots, you want to knock it out of the park with some Jello shots. There you go. Have at it. Little Jello shot cubes. Bring a little vintage to your Jello shot cubes. They did Jello shots back in the 50s. When were they created? When did people start making Jello shots?
Jello's.
I mean, Jello's been around forever, but I wonder when Jello shots were started. Chris is going to look it up. I'm intrigued now. I want to find out when Jello shots were started. So, yeah. Hi, G. Lassie. Hello. Welcome in.
Believe it or not, 1950s.
And Brenda, I see Brenda in there. Hello.
First,
when?
1950s is the modern Jello shot, but they believe it goes as far back down to 1902.
1902.
And it was published as a recipe for wine jelly.
Wine jelly.
Made with lemon, Jello, orange.
Karen Williams, did you hear that? You can make wine jelly shots.
No, it's orange slices, sherry, and lemon Jello.
Oh, okay.
Interesting, huh? Thank you, Dr. Google.
Yeah, I know Dr. Google, yeah. Oh, gosh. People always say that to me at my other job. Well, I was online and I'm like, oh, were you consulting with Dr. Google? You know. Anyway, we have two of these. They're both exactly the same, and it's $20 for the set. And we will count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Really great. I love that it says Whirlpool on there. I love that. I swear by Whirlpool appliances. I love my Whirlpool appliances.
Marbles. Yeah.
Steve, what? He dug marbles today?
3 glowers.
Really? Oh my gosh, that's awesome, Tina.
And that's a pass.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, thank you. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm just going to take a quick sip of coffee. And after I'm done with the coffee, later on, I'm going to do a little show and tell of what I found yesterday, guys. Hopefully you guys like this pattern because I found a lot of it. I bought a lot of this stuff. What are you peeking at? What's out there?
No, it's pouring.
Oh, it's pouring out. Oh, great. Okay. All right. Next up, guys, we have some Fostoria. Fostoria. No, not Fostoria American. Don't worry. Everybody breathes a sigh of relief. Well, not Fostoria American. No, not Fostoria American. These are Fostoria candlesticks in amber. Now, what's weird is they called it pink amber. Chris, 25 on the screen, please. Pink amber. They called it pink amber. I don't know why.
Huh.
I did some research on these, and that's what they called them. It has an etch on the bottom. There's the etch on the bottom. They're in perfect condition. There's absolutely no damage to these whatsoever anywhere on them. No chips, nicks, cracks, scratches, nothing. They're in beautiful condition. Look at them. I was going to save these for fall, but I figure somebody may want to use them now. I mean, you can use these now. Why not? You know, they are beautiful. Really pretty. Nice etch to the bottom. It has a
Rhonda's
floral. Rhonda's interested. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Rhonda. Beautiful, beautiful leaves, and it has these like stripes, and then it has
can you feel the etching on those?
You can feel the etching. Yes, you can feel the etching on these. Yes. Do you want to feel the etching?
No, I was just curious because I know sometimes like.
I mean, if that'll make your day, you can go right ahead and feel the etching. But anyway, here's the you got a flower, you got little like leaves, and both. Yeah, they're really beautiful. Aren't they gorgeous? And like, was it David that coined the phrase? I think liquid honey. So we call it liquid honey now. Now that's what it looks like. But they called it pink amber. I've never heard of pink amber before. I thought that was the strangest thing I've ever heard.
I guess it does have a little bit of
pink amber. There's no pink about it. It's completely amber.
Maybe a person was having a couple before when they named it.
Well, if they did, boy, I'll tell you, they better correct that Fostoria book. Because pink amber. Anyway. All right. These are absolutely gorgeous.
She says no one bought her Fostoria at her girl.
Nobody bought it. Jenny, was it the Fostoria American? Fostoria American. I'm telling you, it's like you can't give it away. I'm telling you, if I live close to Granny Pat, let me tell you, I would bring in everything I have of Fostoria American right over to Granny Pat. If you guys know who Granny Pat is on YouTube, look her up. She's fantastic.
She said, yes. That's okay.
I would bring it right over to her. Yes. Well, you know what I'm doing, Jenny? I'm going to do this.
You're dropping it off of Mom's.
Yes. Chris's mom's having a tag sale, and she's watching. Hi, Mom. I'm bringing over all of my Fostoria American. I think I'm going to put it all in one box, and I'm going to say $5 for the whole box. Because I'm like, I can't give it away. Nobody wants it. I don't know.
All right.
But anyway, all right, let's count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Karen Taylor, yeah.
It is a very nice color.
They're gorgeous. Oh, they're absolutely gorgeous. They are beautiful. And it's so thin, too. You'd think there'd be a chip, but there's no chips. Nothing.
We have...
Oh, is there a fight coming in?
Yeah, there's a swipe.
I have
a...
Uh-oh.
Nancy for 35.
Nancy Bradham for 35. Okay, Nancy. Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rhonda. Rhonda really wanted those. That's all right. I'll look for some more. They pop up left and right. So trust me, I will, between now and fall, I will find more, I'm sure. Yeah. Thank you very much, Nancy. Let me just write her name down here before I forget. Well, I can still see it on the screen here.
You like that, huh?
Huh? I like what?
Keep going. I can leave it up longer next time.
I don't even know what you're talking. Guys, do you have any idea what he said? I have no idea. What are you talking about?
I'm posting the winning bids on the screen, on your actual screen.
Well, you're not leaving it up long enough for me to look at it. I'm looking in the chat. So I don't know what you're doing over there.
Not in the chat, it's in the video.
Hopefully everybody's enjoying that.
They are enjoying.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's not for my enjoyment. I don't see it. Hey, take you. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Next up, guys, I have a really cool piece. Now, I love this, and I was hemming and hawing, but I'm like, you know what? No, I'll part with it. This thing is really old. I'm guessing this is probably from the 30s.
Starting.
Starting. I'm sorry, $18. We're starting at $18 with this, guys. And what it is a made in Japan piece. I'll show you the bottom. So it is made in Japan. And it's a cookie or a biscuit jar. So it does have some staining on the bottom. It is very old, and I would have to guess this is probably from the 30s. It has some crazing to it. Some of the paint, when they were actually making it, leaked. You can see the inside of it. Because again, these were not like, high-end pieces that you could actually get at a, high-end store. But there's no cracks or nicks or anything. Now, if you notice, it looks kind of weird, right? With these two knobs sticking out, looks kind of like Frankenstein. These two things sticking out. Well, why? Because it had a handle originally. It was I believe it was like a bamboo handle. Now that's missing, obviously, since it's probably broke and they ripped it off. But you know what? You can still use it, and I personally think it's absolutely adorable. It has a beautiful lid to it. The lid is not chipped or cracked or anything. Just has some crazing to it. See if I can show you the crazing. Hopefully that comes up a little bit.
Look at your.
Oh, I know. There it goes. Yeah. So see, there's the. You see some of the crazing in there, which I like. Because I think it looks old. I tell you guys that all the time. I love crazing.
Would this be considered that same stuff that you brought that from like the 40s, a couple shows ago? It would be the same time frame. Can't remember what it was called. It had the similar look to it.
I don't know.
With fruit, a lot of fruit on it.
Oh, you're talking about the wall hangings?
Yeah.
Plaster?
Yeah.
Plaster wall hangings?
Would it be like from the same time frame?
Wall plaques? This is probably from the 30s or 40s. I would guess more so the 30s.
Okay.
Yeah. Has a little bit of a paint runoff here on the side too. I know. I just think this thing is awesome. The only thing is that it has on the orange, it has a little bit of a nick on it, but you can just cover that up with a little bit of, like, if you have an orange crayon, just rub it on there. Take it right off. But look how beautiful it is. It has a little basket weave thing on the bottom. Such a beautiful thing. Absolutely love it. Hey, there's Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Oh, we're being rated. Hey, everybody. I see Johnny. Johnny popped in there. Guys, if you're not familiar with Johnny, New England Cajun Roots Reseller, check out his channel. He is a hoot and so much fun. Sells some great stuff. He did a great sale tonight with two old guys, and see who else was in there with him. Can't remember now. Gosh, again, my mind is a sieve. I'm so focused on what's in front of my face. I can't even think. But definitely check him out. Yeah, he's awesome. Welcome in, everybody. So glad to have you guys here. Welcome in. Yep, Raid. I appreciate you guys coming in and saying hello. If you guys aren't members of my channel yet, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to that 1,000 mark. Oh, there's Mark and Mike. Hey, guys. How are ya? Yay. Thank you so much. There's Jeffrey. Jeffrey, hello from Jeffrey. There you go. Hey, and you spell your name the way I spell it, too. I like it. The good way. I don't know. I always pick. I have a friend who spells it E-R-Y, and I always say, that's the wrong way. It's supposed to be R-E-Y, because that's how I spell mine. Yep. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Well, welcome in, everybody. I'm so glad to have you guys here.
Want to count this one down?
Yeah, we'll count it down. I'm not sure if anybody's interested. What was the start of it? I don't even know how to
start. Well,
we had 18 on this. I don't know if we have any bids on this, but again, like I said, it's a vintage cookie jar from the 30s, and it is missing its bamboo handle, but it's still a really beautiful piece. So we'll count it down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hey, Dee! Welcome in, hon. How are you, darling?
The chat started going crazy.
That's okay. Welcome in, everybody. I'm glad to have you guys here.
And that's a pass.
Thank you so much. That's a pass on that one? Okay, no problem. All right, guys. So next up, we have some more linens. Can you imagine me? Dee, can you imagine me selling linens? Yes, where are they? They're over here. So these are hankies, guys, and you're going to get a set of 7 of these. So you're going to get all of these. Chris, the start is $12.
For a set of 7?
For a set of 7. Now, these are anywhere from the 40s to the 60s. I don't know my linens. I don't know how old these are. I don't blow my schnoz in these things, so I have no idea how old these are, but I do remember my grandmother having these in her purse, and she'd pull one of these wrinkled things out of her purse and wipe my nose in church. So that's as much as I know about these things. Let me tell you, have these coming at you in church. Anyway, so we've got 7 of them. I'm going to show them to you. Now, these are brand new, never used. You got this one here. It's still got its sticker on it. You guys can probably read the sticker. All cotton. I know Dee and Tam Tam are going to be having a linen sale. Dee, if you want to put that in the chat when you guys are having your linen sale, feel free to do that, honey. You just got done packing? Oh, girl. Oh, tomorrow, that's what I'm going to be doing, either late tomorrow night or Tuesday all day.
So do all these have the sticker on it?
Only 2 of them do.
Okay.
Just 2 of them have the sticker. Here's another one with the sticker on it. Pretty, right? Look how pretty that is. It's like an orangey, peachish, reddish, peachy, whatever. But they have that nice scallop. These have never seen a runny nose. So you got those, and it looks like they have another print on the inside. Is that another print on the inside? Oh, yeah, look at that. And then it's the reverse on the inside. It's a white flower with a pink around it. So the other one probably has the same. Let me look. See if the other one has the same type of. I think the other one is printed like that too. Yeah, it is. Kind of the same. Yeah. So they're printed twice on each one of those. Then you get this one here. And this one here is really pretty. Just plain white. It's got a little bit of embroidery on it. Very pretty. You get that one.
So her show is going to be Thursday at 7 p.m.
Thursday at 7. Okay, guys, don't forget. It's going to be on, is it on your channel, Dee? Or is it on Tammy's? Might be on Tammy's. I think she said it was on Tammy's. They're going to be doing a nice linen sale. So then you get this little hanky here. This one's really cute. So some like little fall colors. So you can tuck that in your purse for the fall. Aren't these pretty? These are so beautiful. I love these. Deb, yes, absolutely. Well, Deb, were you here before when I was talking about when I showed the baby caps? I may have to show those again if you really like linens. I showed some beautiful baby caps before Bonnie picked up, and she they are gorgeous.
Elaine wants to know the RN number of the sticker. On the sticker, the RN number.
The RN number.
Not the nurse number.
The RN, yeah. The registered nurse number. Okay, so let me see if they're both the same, first off. They are both the same, and the number is 13960. 13960, Chris, if you want to put that in there. RN number RN 13960, if that helps you. I have no idea what that is. If you could tell me what that is, I would love to hear what that is. I have no idea. Chris just put it in for you.
Number for Nurse Ratchet.
Nurse Ratchet's number, right. That's her phone number if you want to call Nurse Ratchet. You get this pretty little hanky. Look at this one here. Look at the embroidery and lace on that. Isn't that pretty?
Looks like Bonnie's interested.
Isn't that gorgeous? And then you get this other one. It's another kind of fall-ish kind of one. A piece of fuzz on the back. That one's really pretty. There's that one. Yes, medication time. The music starts.
So the RN number is the registered identification number in place of a company name on the required label.
Oh,
so instead of it saying some of the Kawana, the RN number would be the equivalent of that.
Interesting.
I like that.
I appreciate you telling me that. Thank you, Nana Tank. Appreciate you telling me that.
Oh.
See, we all learned something tonight. I learned from you guys just like you learned some things from me. At least I hope you do anyway.
Right. Is it the last one?
And this is the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 7.
So you're getting 7 of these guys for $12. Okay, so we have a bid in there. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you so much, because I don't know a lot about the linens, but that's great that they still have their tags.
Federal Trade Commission for all textiles numbers identifies companies.
Identify companies.
That's cool.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'm just trying to get these all back in order here.
All right.
These are so pretty.
Winner is Bonnie.
Yep.
For 12.
All right, Bonnie. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, hon. Oops, 12. Okay. Yeah, those are beautiful. All right, next up, guys. I had to find a source to find out about this. Well, guess what? I found the source last Thursday during Scott's EAPG sale. Because guess what? Scott had the exact same item that I'm going to show you during his show. And I almost flipped when I saw him talking about it. So what this is, and I'm going to give credit to Scott because I got this information from Scott. This is a new cut made by Imperial. It's a Ferner. Chris, we're going to have 20 on the screen, please. $20 to start. This is a Ferner. It's got 3 legs. And it is marked new cut on the inside, right in the middle. And it is an absolute beautiful piece. Let's see, it's pattern number 587. Made between 1904 to 1984, I guess, is when this particular pattern was, I guess, introduced. Oh no, introduced in 1915. I'm taking this from what notes I took from Scott. So this was introduced in 1915. And this, again, is a Ferner. And I believe it did, from what he explained, it actually had like a metal insert where you would plant your fern. And this is absolutely beautiful. And yes, it does glow. For those of you that are interested in whether it glows or not, it does glow. I don't know if it'll show up. Hopefully it will. With this new camera stuff here. Yep.
Getting close to it. Let it adjust.
I am.
There you go.
But it definitely does glow. Yep. Really beautiful piece. Very, very pretty. Yep.
Thanks, Jeffrey, for your like and subscribing.
Oh, thank you so much, Jeffrey. I appreciate it. From one Jeffrey to another. Appreciate it, bud. Yep. And this is an absolute beautiful piece.
Let's go.
19. Yeah, but that's what I read it wrong. No, it was actually introduced. This pattern was introduced in 1915.
I was gonna say. Okay.
But I'm guessing the Imperial Glass Company something. He mentioned 1904 to 1984. I'm not exactly sure what he meant by that. I just watched his show, the little excerpt really quick, so I'm not really exactly sure. But this is an older piece. Why? Because it glows. It has that glow. So that's how I know it's an older piece, when it glows. So it's hard to see, but it does glow. So it has that manganese in there. Now, if Karen Williams is in here, she did extensive.
How big is it wide?
She did. I'll measure it. Karen did extensive research for Scott on this stuff, so she would even be able to jump in. Let's see, just a hair under 7.5 inches across, and it stands at 4.5 inches tall. And it is beautiful, and it is marked new cut on the inside. Absolutely. And that's crunching is Toby eating celery. Toby.
Oh, so gosh.
Cute. I know. And it is beautiful. And boy, I'll tell you, it is cut. You can feel that. Wow. So really, really beautiful. Interested? We got Cheryl in there for 20. All right. So we have a bid for 20 so far. All right. So we can start counting this down. And as far as any damage on it, has very minuscule, tiny little on the feet, like you would expect. But around the top and the edge, nothing at all. No damage whatsoever. Beautiful, beautiful Ferner. And you can use it for anything. You put your potato salad in here, your coleslaw, whatever you want. Serve it fancy. if you're having a luncheon with the ladies or whatever. All right, so we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and really pretty. Beautiful. What are you bringing me? Are you bringing me your stuffed lamb? Oh, okay. You're introducing me to Lammy. This is Wooly. Yes, I can hear you grunting away over here.
Hey, Cheryl, we're 20.
Okay, Cheryl, that's coming to you. Thank you very much. Cheryl, which Cheryl?
Cheryl Miller. It's on the screen.
Cheryl Miller. Okay,
It's your
thank you.
computer.
I'm looking at my computer. Oh, I see. Oh, wow. Look at that. Fancy. Okay, Cheryl Miller.
So if you need the spelling, you can look at that.
Thank you. Yeah, just leave it up until I'm done writing. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that helps a lot. I appreciate that. That's cool. So thank you, Scott, for that info. All right. Moving right along. Anybody here like pottery? I have a beautiful bean pot. Chris, $23 on the screen. This is a very old bean pot. Probably, I would guess, maybe from the 50s, maybe even earlier. I'm guessing it might even be a hull. It could possibly be a hull piece. And there's the inside. Nice and shiny. The bottom is marked USA. And I'm sure there was a lot of beans that were baked in this pot. Beautiful pot, but you can use it for anything, really. And it's heavy. Beautiful. And the lid is perfect. No chips, cracks, or dings, or nicks, or anything on it. Well, actually, wait, what's this? No, it's not cracked, but I think it was done when it was made, I think. Yeah. Yep, I thought it was chipped, but it's not. I think that was just done when it was made because it's glazed right over. Yep, utilitarian use. So, beautiful bean pot. Isn't that nice? Couldn't believe when I found that. I'm like, you never find good pottery or anything like this. And I know somebody had asked me, do you ever have any pottery? And I'm like, I'm try, but I can never really find anything really good. But I found that and I said, hey, this is kind of cool.
Albany brown slip, Elaine asks.
You know what, honestly, Elaine, I have no idea. The only thing I could find on this was that it's possibly Hull. And I do not have a Hull pottery book. I do have a Hull pottery book, but I don't have a Hull. And this is Hull, Hull. I'm guessing. That's what most people suspect, but I've seen some listings on this and I really couldn't find much information on it. So
looks like Florida's in.
If you guys know, then make beans and cook all night. Oh yeah, breakfast with toast. Yeah. Oh, Bonnie, I love breakfast with eggs and toast and baked beans. I love it. Love it. Yep.
With mustard.
Oh gosh, yeah. Let's not get into the whole mustard and meat. Okay, guys, you know what we should do?
Well, let's get through this.
We're gonna get through this. We're gonna talk about what you guys put on your beans. Okay, what condiment you put on your beans. Okay, so we'll count this down. Beautiful, beautiful piece. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there's the beautiful bean pot. Beautiful. Oh, Bonnie, you still have hers? That's awesome. I love that.
All right, we have Florida Golden Girl.
Florida Golden Girl said hi to you too. I don't know if you saw that.
Let's refresh.
You're refreshing.
Sorry.
What'd you do?
Just clicking away. Florida Golden Girl for 23.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Florida.
Cookies Vintage, welcome in. I appreciate you popping in. Thank you for coming over. Love those two old guys. They are the best. Love Mark and Michael. They're great. All right, so that's going to Florida Golden Girl.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Florida Golden Girl. I appreciate that. She's going to be making some beans down in Florida. All right. So next up,
Wait,
ha.
hold on. She is Kel says she's gifting it to Elisa.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Oh, very
Oh,
nice.
Florida, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you, honey. That's so nice for Alicia. All right. Okay, so that's going to Elisa. All right, 2. Just make a note of it.
Well, she won it, but she's gifting.
Yeah, she's gifting it to Elisa. No, I get it. Yep. Thank you very much. Just got to make a note here so I send it to her. Okay. Thank you very much, Florida Golden Girl. That's so nice of you. All right. So Elisa's going to be making some beans. She'll be making beans in Pennsylvania. All right. That's so nice. Thank you. You're such a sweetheart to do that. Very nice of you. All right. So next up, I have
You don't wanna ask them the question about?
Oh gosh, yes, guys. What do you put on your baked beans?
Don't say it.
I'm not saying
I wanna
anything.
see
I
it.
am not saying anything, and I'm going to just ask and see what a bunch of people say. What do you put on your baked beans if you put a condiment on it? On it. Once you're when you're eating them, you just put them on your plate and you're about to eat them. You put anything on it?
Okay, I like that.
I love you, else. Oh my gosh. Just on top of them. Nothing. Jenny says nothing. Yep.
Okay, I think
Usually I don't put anything, but if I do, I put one thing. Nothing.
I saw the one thing is in the chat. Yep.
Yours?
Yours.
Get out.
Yours.
Mine?
Yeah.
Aha. Oh, and I see who it was. Thank you, Bill. And thank you, Nancy. This is solving a several year long battle right now. Yeah. Thank you, Nancy, and thank you, Bill. Sausage. I like that too. I'll take any of those things. Okay, guys, now are you ready to find out what Chris puts on his baked beans? And I can't wait to see the reactions. Chris likes to put mustard on his baked beans.
Yellow mustard.
And he thinks that I am weird that I put ketchup on my baked beans.
Yellow mustard.
I'm going to leave it right there and I'm going to let you guys have at it. Yes, Jenny, yellow mustard. Like the good old, what is it? French's yellow mustard. Yeah.
Yellow mustard.
Squirting it right on those beans. Yeah.
I got that from Dad. That's what he liked too.
I know Dad did.
Oh, see, Tina likes mustard. Thank you, Tina. Bam.
Where are you seeing Tina saying that? Oh, yeah, Tina said, oh, and D too. D puts it on there. Yeah, but she puts ketchup on, so she's on both our sides. Thank you, D. See? Before you bake them, Kel said, you could put ketchup or mustard in them before. Florida went through a mustard phase. A lot of people put mustard, Kathy says.
Yuck, ketchup. Oh, see, now we got
Yuck, ketchup. Judy's saying ketchup. Hey, it's a matter of taste.
Jenny Mac, spicy brown.
But she puts it in it. Well, that's what it's baked in. When you make it, when you're like when you put all your ingredients in here, it simmers in the oven overnight or for several hours.
It's sitting on top with a little smiley face on it.
Anyway, moving right along. $8, please. I found a Hoosier vase. Made by the Hoosier Glass Company. There it is right on the bottom.
How big is it?
I will measure it. It is 8.5 inches tall. And the opening at the top, just the opening, is 3 3/4. And it's exactly just a hair under 4 1/4 inches across. And it's in perfect shape, no dings, chips, nicks, nothing. Nothing's wrong with it. It's a beautiful ribbed vase made by the Hoosier Glass Company. If anybody's looking for a nice old vase. Might have been used by the florist companies years ago. It's marked 4088-8, Hoosier glass, number 4. So I think somebody might have bought one of these from me before. So if they're looking for another one to have a pair, well, there you go. I just love the pattern. I just love the ribbed pattern. And it has that nice little like lip on the bottom. I just think it looks so pretty. Very elegant and simple. You know, old glass. So it's kind of cute. I like it.
Looks like Golden Girl loves it too.
Yeah, isn't it nice? Yeah, I know Florida Golden Girl, she loves her vases too. They're beautiful. Yeah, all right, we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. You know, it's in perfect shape too. Finishing up my coffee so I can show you guys what I found. You guys might have already guessed by looking at what I'm drinking out of.
What's that?
The pattern. I don't know, maybe somebody of you, see if anybody could see it that close. If anybody guessed.
All right, Florida Golden
A little bit of Worcestershire sauce, Coleman's mustard, brown sugar, maple syrup, bacon. Kels, I'm coming over for dinner.
Yeah, no food talk.
Thank you very much, Florida Golden Girl. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Okay.
Gift to Bonnie.
NPU.
She's gifting to Bonnie.
Gifting to Bonnie. Oh, thank you, Florida Golden Girl. Oh my gosh, you're such a sweetheart. To Bonnie.
Is Bonnie up?
Yeah, Bonnie's been talking.
No, I haven't.
Who do you think bought my handkerchiefs?
No, I'm saying recently. I didn't see her popping in. Yeah, gift alert.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's so sweet of you, Florida Golden Girl. You are a doll. To Bonnie Abrams. That's so beautiful. Thank you. I have to mark myself a note. I'm going to circle these actually in red and make sure that I send them to the right people. Circle them in red. Okay, good. And I got my stack of pencils over here. All right. Thank you very much, Florida Golden Girl. Congratulations, Bonnie. All right. Next up, we have. Now, guys, I have 2 more of these. I brought the tall ones the last time. These are the shorter ones. Chris, $20 on the screen. Now, guys, just so there's no confusion, I'm going to tell you a little bit about these because I did a little bit of research about these. Okay. Now, these were made by the L.E. Smith Glass Company. This is called the Dominion pattern. And this was actually made, and I actually did a little research on this on the other ones after the fact and found out they're not as old as I thought they were. These were made in 1981 to 1982. And the same pattern. Now, these are shorter than the other ones I had. These are cobalt. They are still L.E. Smith. But I just wanted to show you. I was able to finally get an L.E. Smith book. And in the L.E. Smith book on page 190, there's the tall one right there. Now, that jadeite colored one was actually sold through Martha Stewart's catalog in the late 90s, early 2000s. Okay. And it is called the Dominion pattern number, let's see, now the shorter one, the tall one was number 170 or 476? 476. And the one that I have here is plate number 478. And this has the smaller base, and it was made, let me see here. Yeah, early 80s. Also made in aquamarine, teal black, crystal green milk glass, peridot, which is lime green, pink, sapphire, all kinds of colors. And they called this sapphire blue, cobalt, as we usually call it, cobalt. So these are not super old, but they are still made by L.E. Smith, which is no longer. So I just wanted to make sure that that's accurate for you guys in case you guys are interested. So these are not super antique, but they're vintage early 80s, and they are beautiful, and they do catch the light remarkably. So in case some of you guys like the cobalt, these are really, really beautiful. And again, made by Ellie Smith. Good stuff. Ellie Smith made great stuff. Ellie Smith made a lot of stuff for Martha Stewart's catalog, the Martha by Mail, in the late 90s, early 2000s. And I do have some of the pieces that from that. And one of the things that Ellie Smith made for her were the jadeite colored turkeys with the lid. And somebody called a turkey toilet. They coined a turkey toilet. I can't remember who it was that did that, but it was really funny. But you take the head of the turkey off, and it's a candy dish. So they made a lot of those different things. They made a squirrel on a acorn. They made I think something, I can't remember what else they made. They made several different things for Martha Stewart, and I think they even did some hobnail cake stands. But I just love Ellie Smith, and the size of the book, you can see they were in company for a long time. So, and these are just so beautiful, and there's no damage to them at all. So that's why I picked these up. They're really beautiful, and they were there with those big tall ones that I sold a few weeks ago. So, all right, so we'll count these down. These are, let me, as far as the size goes, let me give you a size. And again, it's the Dominion pattern, it's called. These are about 4.5 inches tall. And they're smaller candlesticks. All right, so we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. They really are beautiful, and they're good weight to them. Again, Ellie Smith, no longer in business. Good stuff. All right, Chris, I'll let you do your thing.
Nancy,
I just saw some Nancy for 20. Okay, thank you, Nancy. They are beautiful. Wait till you see them in person. They're beautiful. And the way they catch the light, I can just imagine with some candlelight on those. Boy, they're beautiful. Okay. So let's see here. Next up, I have some little champagne coupes. Now, these I believe to be Morgantown. You guys know Morgantown glass? They did some amazing etchings. So, Chris, if I could have $18 on the screen, please. Oops. Just in there so it doesn't get all over my table.
you're fine. You're also all that.
So there's four. I have four of these guys. Now, I'm just going to show you one so you can see the design on them. And hold it still. And it has what's called needle etching on it. It goes all the way around, same pattern. It's kind of hard to see. I wish I had a dark piece of paper. So, maybe if I put a piece of one of these inside, you could see the etching a little bit better. Actually, it might be a little bit better.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Maybe if you had like a dark paper, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a darker paper. That's about it. But you can see the etching. That's the etching on the sides.
Yeah.
And then it has some etching on the silver on the top here too. And it goes all the way around the glasses. And they're beautiful coupes. And they do have like a little bit of like kind of like ribs around the edge. So it's kind of like a ribbed pattern. You can feel it on the inside. Like panels. And they're absolutely beautiful. And you get four of these. I have four of these. And they are just so beautiful. I clean these up and I use some polish, and I polish the silver around the tops. Look at how shiny the silver got. Isn't that nice? So shiny. So you get those, and here's the other two. And they're all in fantastic condition. And you can use them for ice cream. You can use them for some water droplets there that I didn't wipe off. Ice cream pudding, chocolate pudding. Yep. Aren't they beautiful, Deb? These are absolutely spectacular. I love these. They are so pretty. Yep. Very pretty. And just the etching alone, I think, is just so gorgeous. Really, really beautiful. So pretty. Yes, for a formal dinner for 4. Can you imagine with the candlelight reflecting on these?
I like the idea that Kathy just put in the channel about dessert. I'm thinking creme de menthe.
Here we go again. Yes, the
With
creme
ice
de menthe, vanilla ice cream, green creme de menthe.
Yep, totally.
Poured on top and a little whipped cream.
Yep.
That's it. Simple dessert.
Yep.
Right? Yep. So good. Yeah, they do. Don't they remind you? Yeah, they do. They remind me of Dorothy Thorpe too. If you have a set of Dorothy Thorpe, you know what? This might actually match that. You can have these and bring these so you have your Dorothy Thorpe glasses, and then these are for dessert.
Yeah, they are very shiny.
Aren't they gorgeous though?
Yeah.
I just love these. They're beautiful.
Thank you, Marianne.
Yeah. Oh, Marianne, these are absolutely gorgeous. Guys, I mean, the camera doesn't do them justice.
And this
They're
was
just
for
so
a set
beautiful.
of 4, right?
Set of 4.
Set of 4.
You get 4 of them. You get all 4.
She needs 6. Well, you need 2 more after this.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to find you. Oh, look at this. And look at how nice they stack. Isn't that nice? There they are. All 4 of them. They stack nicely. Isn't that pretty? Put them in your china closet just like that. Yep. Very pretty. All right, so we'll count these down for Marianne, and here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. They are stunning. Love these. I love that they stack like that. I didn't know they stacked like that. That's perfect. Is there anything here behind my?
No, just be careful when you move the laptop.
Yeah, well, yeah.
All right, looks like Marianne, you only need 2 more.
Okay, Marianne, we're gonna find you 2 more. I'll keep my eyes peeled for 2 more. If I find them, I will let you know. All right, Marianne. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, what in the world? Okay, so guys, I had said during Scott's sale that I had the prayer rug celery dish. When I saw this, I thought it was the prayer rug because of, I'm going to show you the celery dish, because of that. See that? I thought this is not the prayer rug. Bash me over the head if you're waiting for a prayer rug celery vase. This is not, but this is made by George Duncan in the 1880s. Well, thanks, Chris.
You're welcome. A little bit of prop comedy there.
Aha.
What's the starting on this one?
So anyway, Chris, $22 on the screen. So this is EAPG, and it is a celery vase, and yes, it does glow. I wish you guys could see the glow on that. It is absolutely, it's beautiful. So yes, it is in perfect condition, and this is the Japanese pattern, is what it's called. So I'm taking your celery out for a second here,
okay,
so I can show. And the reason is it has an egret on it. See the egret? There he is, right there. There's an egret. Oh, and then you got some bamboo, and you got what I thought was the prayer rug. I can't believe that. But last week I sold the prayer rug creamer, and it actually was the creamer. So I saw this, and I was like, oh. And I told Scott, and then he had mentioned it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody's waiting for the prayer rug. I was so upset today. I said, it's not the prayer rug. But it's still beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous?
Question from Lisa. Would a footed celery have a handle?
A footed celery have a handle.
Hi, Terry.
I personally have not seen. Hi, Terry. I personally have not seen a celery vase have a handle. Usually a spooner would sometimes have a handle. If it's short enough. If it's really tall and has a handle, I would guess that would just be a vase. But can you put celery in it? Yeah, go right ahead. You can put celery in anything you want, really. There it is.
He wants that celery. He wants.
Oh, you guys see who wants the celery? Yeah.
He can have it after.
He's a true Victorian, guys. You want to see this?
Bye.
Bye.
He goes onto his bed and eats it.
He loves
celery.
Celery, guys. He's a true Victorian. Anyway.
Terry's in.
Terry's in.
Yep.
Yeah, so it is a beautiful celery dish, and there is no damage to it at all. But no, to answer your question, Lisa, I have never seen a celery dish with a handle, but it doesn't mean that it didn't have it, because those Victorians, those wild Victorians, they had something for everything. So who knows? It could possibly. Oh. And then it would kind of look like almost like a trophy vase kind of a thing, This one's really beautiful, though. The Japanese pattern, it's absolutely gorgeous. And it's in beautiful, beautiful condition. And there's no damage to it at all. And like I said, it does glow from the 1880s. And again, in case I didn't say, George Duncan and Sons. And it was introduced in the early 1880s. Okay? So let's count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yes, his kidneys are. And I'm sure if Jenny's still here, Jenny, you having your celery tonight? Jenny likes to have her celery too. She's got me eating celery. I'm telling you, every time I'm watching, she mentions celery, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm gonna get some celery. I get up and I'm grabbing some celery. And I love it with cream cheese. That's like my thing.
That's how Mom makes it.
Yeah, I know Mom makes it with the cream cheese. Just don't do it with the whipped cream cheese. It's not the same.
No.
And Mom's probably laughing right now.
All right. A little bit of a bidding war at the end. Terry Trahan for 38.
Terry Trahan for all right, Terry, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You are going to love that. Yeah, that is really beautiful. Look at him. He's back here for more. I think he's going to get more.
No.
He already had enough. You never even get that much. You usually only get like a little piece. He's licking his chops.
That's okay. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's it's good for his kidneys. It's good for him.
And his teeth.
And his teeth, yes, very good for his teeth. All right, guys, something a little bit more modern. Some CDs. So, Chris, $15 on the screen. This is a set of 4 CDs, guys. And it's US number ones. So this goes from 1955 all the way to 1979. All of the number 1 songs from every single year, from 1955 to 1979. You got all the songs. You got Diners and Doo-Wop from 1955 to the 60s. Swingers and Sweethearts from the 1960s to 64. You got British Invasion 1964 to 66, and then the Motor City 1966 to 1979. And these are all the songs in the back. Hold them up close enough so you guys can see them.
Yeah, just give it a second to adjust.
I don't know if you can see them.
There you go.
There they go.
Yep. Although I think the writing might be backwards.
No,
it's right.
Okay. It should be right. I'm going to go slow. You guys can see the names of the songs and the years.
Lots of great songs on that.
Yeah, it's a set of 4, and these are CDs, guys, not records like I normally. I don't have any records tonight, unfortunately. I couldn't find any good records for you guys, but I'm still looking. But look at all the songs on here. So there's all the songs from all those years, and it tells you the years. So it's a whole set. And I don't even think they were ever even played. When I looked at one of them. Original artist recordings, digitally remastered. Yeah. Yeah, they're in great shape. Nice clean discs. Yep. America's US number ones.
It's like Cindy's interested.
These are awesome. Yep. I couldn't believe that when I found this. I said, wow, what a bargain. Jeepers. Get all 4 of these with every single song on them? Holy cow. Trying to see if I probably know every single song on here. Yeah, So Much in Love, Deep Purple, The Happening. Oh yeah. Papa Was a Rolling Stone. My Girl, of course, yeah. I'm Sorry, Brenda Lee. Oh gosh, yeah. Poor Little Fool, Ricky Nelson, 1958. Smoke Gets in Your Eyes, The Platters. Oh, I love all these songs. This is good stuff. The Night Chicago Died. Car Wash. It was funny, the other day Scott called me and I was in the car wash. And I said, guess where I am right now? I'm in the car wash. You want to start singing the song with me? He didn't. He didn't want to sing. So it's fine.
Okay. Moving on.
All right. We'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Working at the car wash. Working at the car wash. Heidi Esterholm, I like my celery straight. Just straight up, right? Straight up.
Okay, we have Cindy for 15.
Cindy, great. Cindy Gasperi for 15. Oh, you have it on my screen. Okay, great. Thank you very much, Cindy. Thank you, sweetheart.
That easier to read.
All right, and yeah, that's easier for me to read. Yeah,
Good.
yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, next up, guys. These are cute. I just figured I'd bring a $5 start, Chris. It's a set of these two little dishes that I've had for a while, and I just didn't know if anybody, likes to just have these around the house just for decoration or whatever. So it's a $5 start on these, and they're just two pretty little dishes, maybe made in Japan, possibly made not. This one's hand painted here, and then this one here I think is just I don't know. It's just like maybe applied. Might be a Germany piece. I'm not sure. They're not marked in the back, but they're both very pretty. And I just thought maybe somebody would be interested in these. I've had these for a while, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll find something that goes with it or whatever. But I just figured in case somebody was interested in these, I thought these were really pretty. So I figured I'd bring these to you guys. So this one has that nice reticulated edge on it. You could hang it on a wall. It's got a pretty rose in the middle of it. And then this one here, I don't know what kind of flower that is. Maybe like an orchid of some sort. But again, they're not marked or anything. This one, like I said, this one is hand painted, I believe. So you can feel it and you can see the brush strokes.
Thank you, Melody.
And then this one here.
Yeah, definitely wall
just
plates.
applied. Yeah. How cute, even just like that.
Yeah.
How cute is that?
Yep.
Just hanging on a wall, or even like that, or you can use this for for a little snack at night. You can put your peanuts in there if you have guests coming over and you want to put some peanuts out on the cocktail table or whatever, or on the coffee table. Fill that up with peanuts, and this you can hang on the wall. And I just love the color. That's like a silvery gray. It's very pretty. So, yeah, I love hanging plates. Yeah, plates are just they're just so nice. I actually have plates hanging right over here. I change them out every once in a while. The one hanging up there now, I think I got from D. So, we'll count this down for Melody. 5, 4, or 5. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. This Scott the other night too. He was doing the same thing. It was like 10, 20.
20.
Now,
You shouldn't be counting up. You should be counting down.
well, after a while, you get fatigued a little bit. So.
Melody for 5.
Thank you, Melody. Appreciate that. Okay. What is wrong with this pencil? Oh, it didn't sharpen right. Okay, let me grab a different pencil here. That one's annoying. All right. Yeah, that's better. All right, next, guys, I have some Pyrex here. Where's that? Underneath that. please. Now, this is not a piece that you see all the time. It's a fairly unusual piece. This is Pyrex, guys.
Starting.
Now, I'm sorry, starting at $15. It's fairly heavy. Not very, fairly heavy. It's called Meal Pack. Now, it says on the bottom, it says Pyrex brand glassware made in USA for meal pack. So I did not do any research on this, but maybe some of you guys know about meal pack. But it's a divided dish, and I know some of those people that don't like their potatoes touching their peas, touching their meat. It's a really cool dish. You can put it in the oven to reheat stuff because it's Pyrex. And I'm assuming meal pack was probably something like we have nowadays with these new companies now that have all these things that you can order and they send them to you in the mail, kind of a thing, you know. But maybe somebody here might know what meal pack is. I don't know. But I think this was kind of cool. And I looked it up, and apparently it's not a very common piece to find. I have never seen it before, and I'm wondering if maybe it came into
something else.
It fitted into something else because it has these edges on it.
Maybe like into like a metal pie plate or something like that.
But I thought it was cool because I know there's even some kids that are picky. They only like their food separate. They don't want it touching. Well, it's like a grill plate. It's separated. But this is perfect to put in the oven. You can actually reheat in the oven with this, which is fantastic. As far as the microwave goes, I do not know. So, are you looking up meal pack for me?
Oh, I can if you want.
Yeah, Google that. I actually didn't even look it up. Let's do a quick Google search and see what meal pack was. Yeah. Heidi, me too. Isn't that gross? I never understood that either.
Meal pack divided dish.
Meal pack, yeah. I'm not sure. What does it give any info about what was meal pack?
No, measures 8.5 inches wide.
8.5 inches wide. So I don't know. I just found it and I thought it was kind of cool. I didn't know if anybody would be interested or maybe had this piece. And they have whatever. It looks like it fit into something with these nubs. Maybe somebody broke it, wanted a replacement. So, but anyway. All right. Well, we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Virginia says it would have a metal holder.
I like to clamp it.
Metal tray that clamps shut. Virginia ended in military. Was it used for military purposes? Or was that just maybe it was a typo?
I don't know. Oh, wait, here we go.
Oh, Chris is finding out.
It did come in. Yeah, military. Hold on.
I was using it for military purposes.
Meal pack, Pyrus, food dish, military with stainless steel. Yeah, so it came in
A stainless steel. I'm just looking at Chris's. Wow, for military purposes. So
it says food military. Not sure if that's.
Interesting. The military did use them, Elise?
Yeah,
really.
Vintage Pyrex, 11 milligrams meal pack. Fully insulated stainless steel with rubber seal and locking closure. So that's part of 3. So there's 2 other pieces that went with that.
2 other pieces that went with them. Wow. Florida Golden Girl, are you still here? Because if she is, I'm going to send this to you.
That is a pass.
As a gift from me. Are you still here? Because Florida Golden Girl was in the military, and I know she knows a lot about the military stuff, and she's
here.
You are here. I'm going to send this to you as a gift from me because you are such a sweetheart, and you are so nice to everybody in all of the chats, and you are just such a giving, sweet, wonderful person. And I know that sometimes you like to actually send these to the museums as, just as like from the past or what they obviously don't use anymore. I'm going to send this to you.
That's nice.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
If you'll accept that.
Interesting.
Oh, great. Okay, this is coming to you, my darling. Okay, that's on me. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm sending that to you because that's so cool that it's from the military. It's military. Maybe you remember that. I don't even know. I mean, maybe you have the other pieces, or know somebody does. There you go. So I'm going to send that to you. Okay. All right. So that's for Florida Golden Girl.
Okay. What's next?
Okay. All right. So $40 on the screen, Chris. I have a Farberware top coffee percolator. Now, guys, just like Scott says, I washed and cleaned this thing and I drank coffee out of it, and I still have my hair on my head and my hair on my body. It has not fallen. So guess what? Here it is. Farberware. Beautiful glass top on it. It percolates beautifully. This is not an automatic, so you do not want to put the coffee on and then go grocery shopping. Does have all its innards. I'll take everything apart. So here's the middle portion of it. This thing was caked with tons of coffee when I found it, and I cleaned it all out. Look at how beautiful it came out. Came out really, really nice. I know some of you guys love these coffee pots. And there's the inside. Perfectly clean. Absolutely immaculate. Look at that. You should have seen it when I found it. You can even see the design on the outside, on the inside. See it? And there's the design on the outside as these like little laurel loops. Really pretty. And just that elegant pour spout. But again, you have to remember to unplug it and turn it off once you see your desired color of coffee percolating through the top, unplug it from the wall because it does not shut off automatically. Okay, I'll show you the bottom of it. And you even get the little sticker, and I'm not going to take it off because I just think it's so charming. This was owned by a lady named Midge. How often do you hear that name nowadays? Her name is Midge. So Midge owned this coffee pot.
It does not have a light on it, correct?
See her name?
Yes.
No, it does not have a light on it. No.
That was a question.
No. So there's Midge's name on the bottom. Good old Midge. Isn't she sweet? So she wanted to make sure that she got this coffee pot back after playing a night of bridge. If she had a few too many, she wanted to make sure she went home with her coffee pot. It says how to renew fuse, detach cord from the percolator, then remove this plate. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, wow. Really tells you how to fix it up if you need to.
All self-service, probably.
Do not immerse in water. And it does not say automatic. I did consult with Scott, and I asked him, and I said, well, Scott, how do I know if it'll shut off by itself? He says it'll say automatic on it. So it does not say automatic. So you do have to unplug it once it reaches the desired color of coffee that you want. Unplug it from the wall. And I've tried it. Guys, if you have never tried percolated coffee, holy Christmas cats, let me tell you, this thing makes a perfect cup of coffee. Delicious. And what I do is on the inside, if you guys want me to, I can include a few. They actually sell little filters that you can put on the bottom to prevent any grinds from getting through to the actual pot. But if it does happen, it usually settles to the bottom and you don't get many in the cup anyway. But it's not going to hurt you, even if you drink a few of the coffee grounds.
Do you think because it's older, because it's not automatic on it, it's older?
Can't really say.
Okay.
I don't want to give any false information. Sure. Not really sure. 100%. I'm not a coffee maker expert or percolator expert, but I'm guessing this is probably from, I would guess, I'm guessing, late 50s.
Okay.
That's what I would guess this to be from.
Well, Terry's interested.
And the cord is just awesome. It looks like a snake. And it's got, the really cool Bakelite. Like might be a little Bakelite handle or a handle. Plug. Yep, there it is. Isn't that cool?
Yep.
There it is.
All
right, guys, with the scary snake. Anyway, I think everything looks like a snake, and I'm not a fan. So, anyway, we'll count these down, or this down, I should say. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
Now, definitely things that are made to last.
This thing will last you a lifetime. You know what? You get a timer. You plug this into a timer. Your coffee will turn on at 7 a.m., whatever. And then just remember before you leave the house, obviously, make sure you unplug it. Obviously, you'll still keep hearing it gurgling away.
Oh.
But it is a great pot.
All right, Terry trading
Love that thing.
462.
Terry, okay. Thank you very much, Terry. You are going to love. Terry, do you want me to include in some of those little paper tops? And thank you, Bonnie, for your bid. I appreciate that. You want me to include some of those paper filters, Terry, so you can try them out and see if you like them? Let me know. I'll pop one in there. Yes? All right, I'll put some in there so you can try it. I like it. I think it filters out the coffee nice. And you can buy them. I think I found them. Actually, I think I ordered them on Amazon. But they might have them at your grocery store too, and where the filters are. But yeah, I'll send you some. So, and the thing went away already.
You were talking. 62.
Yeah, but until I say all set, Chris, I'd appreciate if you could leave it up. Thank you. Thank you. Just so I see it. I appreciate it. Because sometimes I'm talking like I was, me and my motor mouth. All right. Thank you, Terry. 62. Okay, that's all set now. Now, Chris. Okay. Next, I have a cute Nippon little trinket dish. Chris, $15 on the screen. This is a cute little Nippon dish, and I just love the little handle on it. It's so cute, little gold handle. And it has a beautiful hand-painted image on it, pink flowers. Just love Nippon. Isn't it great? Look at how beautiful that is. And the gold is pretty much still there. Yeah, it's not even worn off. I just love the handle on it. And I love that the handle is in the middle. Isn't that cute? For rings, things, or whatever have yous. Isn't that cute? Pretty, right? And then it has the hand-painted Nippon on the back. Probably see that. Is that coming up? I think it's coming up. Hand-painted. Yep. Very, very pretty. So, for either like for rings or for your trinkets or for lemons. Sometimes they call this a lemon server. When they were painting this, they got some of the gold, a little gold paint on the back. Look at the gold. They actually got some of it on the back. Yep. Cute little thing, right? I have the all Barbie was born in 1959, so was I. Yep. Some. Do you have a 1959 Barbie, Lynn? With was it the little black and white swimsuit she had on? How cool would that be to have? I think Vinny has an older Barbie too in his collection. I always thought that would be so wonderful to have one of those, but very pretty, right? Yeah. All right. Well, we'll count this down. It looks like we have Kells in. Right, so we'll count this down. It's a beautiful Nippon piece. And again, it is an antique. Why? Because we know, I have to look at the dates again because I always forget. 1891 to 1921 is when they used to put Nippon on this. So this is an antique. So we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Really pretty. I just love the handle. Little oval handle. Isn't that cute? I just love that little thing. So cute.
An oldie but a goodie.
An oldie but a goodie, right.
Kells for 15.
All right, Kels. Thank you very much, honey. All right. Next, guys, some more linens. You ready? All right. So, set. I have. Now, I don't know if this is a set. I don't think it is.
Starting.
Oh, this was separate. Huh?
Starting.
I'm sorry, $8. So now these, I believe, okay, are now if you see one end is flat and the other end has like a little bit of a decoration on it. I think they either had these on like those dressers that used to have those higher sides on them, and that was like a dresser scarf, or you can put it on, nowadays, you can put it on your armchair. And you have the one end towards the end of the chair and this towards the edge. So people will rest their arm on it. See what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
I got what you're saying.
So you could rest your arm on that. It's kind of like decorative. So this is how the whole thing looks. Hold it up against me. Hold it up against my shirt. You can probably see it. That's the entire design. See, and then it's flat at the bottom. And then it's got that design at the top. Right? And it's pretty, and it's all hand done. Armchair sleeve. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah. Virginia. Yep. Seeing Joan. Yep. Kel's got it. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's an armchair sleeve. That's more so what I'm thinking. So how pretty would that be if you have a nice, especially like a solid colored couch or chair, but really pretty. So you get two of those. I got two of them. They both match. Aren't those pretty? And I mean, all the work, and the reason I pick these things up is like, the work that goes into these things, guys. Like I pick up a lot of the crocheted pot holders because, Chris, can you grab one? I'll show them the one hanging up there. Just grab one of those hanging up.
Oh,
and I'll just show them. I pick anytime I see this green color, because this is kind of the color of my kitchen. Anytime I see things like this, I mean, look at the work that went into this. And I think like when I found these, I mean, they're stained beyond belief, You soak them in hot water and OxyClean and a little bit of detergent overnight or even for 2 days, and look at how clean it came out. Beautiful, right? And the work that went into them, and they're just thrown in these buckets, and people don't appreciate these beautiful little pieces of work that these ladies did while sitting and listening to the radio or what have you, But anyway, that's just me. I mean, I like to treasure these old things like that. So.
We have some interest in them.
So, all right. So here we are. So here's these beautiful little armchair covers. Armchair arm covers. Chair arm covers. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're really pretty. And if they get a little soiled, again, warm water, OxyClean, soak them overnight, rinse them really well, let them air dry, and then a very light warm iron if you need to. Or just lay them flat in what they call block it out on a towel, flatten it out, put another towel on top and just press down on it and let it dry. And it'll dry nice and flat.
So we have Terry for 16.
All right, Terry, thank you so much. And thank you everybody who put in bids on that. I appreciate that. All right. Okay, Terry, thank you. I'm gonna put that over with your coffee pot. All right, next up, guys, $5, Chris, on the screen. This is a 16-inch by 11.5-inch rectangular doily. German doily. No, it's not German. But it's a rectangular, like doily. You can put it on your table. You can put it on top of your old radio. You can put it on anything, really. Beautiful, just a plain, simple doily. And again, handmade. Look at all the work that went into that. Can you imagine how long it took for somebody to make one of these? with those tiny little crochet hooks. I can barely hold a regular crochet hook, let alone a little tiny one. My grandmother taught me how to crochet, and she taught me how to knit. So I can do both. Yeah. Now there must have been a pattern of some sort that they did. And it's just a simple plain square doily. Very pretty. Put it on your table like this, like right on your dining room table. Anything, really. Like something on your sideboard, whatever. You can even use it to cover something if you need it. Like if you're going, to somebody's house and you make some fresh muffins, and you have a basket. You got your fresh muffins in there. I sound like Marcia Cross from Desperate Housewives, right? Remember Bree Vandekamp from Desperate Housewives? And you can cover your muffins before you go over to somebody's house. Oh, and I would like the muffins. I would love the basket and the lace doily back, please. Thank you. She was funny. So, looks like we have some bids in for this.
We do.
All right. So 10, 9, 8, or back of a chair melody. Yes, exactly. Yes, like to protect, because the oils from your hair. Absolutely. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Virginia, I did see that, but be very careful. A lot of people are making up what's called that AI, the artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
They're making up screens of that. I keep getting them on my Facebook feed. They're fake. They're not real. They are in talks about doing a follow-up, but they don't know what it's going to be like yet. But people keep coming up with that. They're going to bring all the characters back. And I think Eva Longoria, can you tell I'm like a huge fan? Eva Longoria is the only one that's so far committed to signing on. I don't think the other ladies will. Apparently, they weren't fans of Terry Hatcher. I guess Terry Hatcher was who played Susan. I guess they weren't really friends with her. They kind of like excluded her from a lot, which is kind of sad. But okay, so we have Florida Golden Girl for 15 on that. Thank you so much, Florida Golden Girl. I appreciate that. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm a huge I've seen the series. I have them on DVD. I've seen the series probably 5 or 6 times. Not kidding you. There's nothing on TV. I have got a disc in there of Desperate Housewives. Yes. Love it. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Is that it? Oh my gosh, Chris, that's it. I thought there was more.
That's your guy.
Guys, that's it. So I'm going to go over the stuff that didn't sell tonight. In case you guys popped in late, I have some stuff that didn't sell. So I will go over those. I'm just going to go over them quickly. If somebody's interested in it, just shout out plate, bowl, cup, whatever it is. And then I'll go back to it and we'll do it as an auction. Okay? So I do still have the 9-inch Fire King white swirl bowl. This was $12. There's a $12 start on this if anybody's interested. This was $12 start. It's the 9-inch Fire King bowl. Does have a little bit of scratching inside from years of mixing, but it's the largest of the bowls. In case you broke like the large one, well, here's the large one. Nice and shiny, never put in the dishwasher. Okay. Thank goodness.
Hold on. Midway, was that yes that you're interested? If so, what was the start on that, Jeff?
This was $12 to start.
Okay, so if you're interested Midway, just put 12 in there.
Yeah, if anybody's interested, just you are okay. So then just put your bid in, and then once we'll do that, we'll do a countdown. Okay, so we'll do a countdown. If anybody else is interested, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oops. It was just me cleaning things here. Everything's fine. Nothing's broken. Okay. Oh, we had a little battle there at the end. Oh.
Yeah. Midway rose 15.
Okay. Thank you, Melody, for your bid, and thank you, Midway. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, and thank you, Melody. All righty. So that's going to Midway. All right. Oops. All right. Okay. Next up, what else did I have here? Oh, the wooden candlesticks, guys. If anybody likes the wooden candlesticks, not sure of their age, but they do. You could probably tell by the felt at the bottom. Look at how old that felt is. Look at that. Talk about years of.
And what were these going for?
Oh, Chris, these were $20 for the set.
Okay.
Yeah, wooden candlesticks, and no, they don't have any smell to them at all. But yeah, beautiful candlesticks, and perfect for fall. I like decorating with wood for fall too because it's just like kind of rustic looking. But if you have a rustic motif, even better. Yep. So really pretty. If anybody's interested in those, let me know. So I still have those available. And if anybody is watching this after the fact and you see something that doesn't sell, please feel free to shoot me an email. I don't know. It's right. Oh yeah, it's right over here.
Same.
It's the same spot. Yeah. So it's right over here. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's opposite this time from StreamYard.
Because you're looking at it.
Yeah.
That view's not mirrored.
Anyway. Yeah. Well, there's my email address. You can shoot me an email after the fact. Then I still have the Whirlpool vintage, probably from the 50s, late 50s, early 60s. This is the Whirlpool RCA ice cube trays. And again, like I said, you can use these for your iced tea or your lemonade. Freeze your iced tea and lemonade in these. So you have iced tea lemonade cubes. Perfect. Or how cool if you have iced tea and you put lemonade cubes in them. How cool would that be? You don't have to put sugar or lemon in them.
And those were $20 for both, correct?
And this was both of them together, $20. So $10 a piece. You get the whole set. Yeah, you get them both. They're in really good condition too, and I clean them really well for you too. And they don't smell like a freezer.
It looks like we have interest.
Okay, great. Wonderful. All right, so we'll count this down. Piece of the brush that I cleaned them with was still stuck in them. All right, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Melody, you have to go higher than 20 if you want these. It looks like Terry came in first. If I'm correct, I'm not sure.
Yep.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Fair warning. 1, and stop. Yeah, these are great. I just love them like that. I have a set myself, and that's what I usually do is I freeze iced tea in them. Chris, let me know.
Terry for 24.
Terry for 24. Okay, thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. And thank you, everybody who bid on those. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, and then I think, let's see here. Oh, I have this beautiful little cookie and biscuit jar. I'm surprised nobody wants this. This is like adorable. For $18 I got on it. It's missing its handle. It had a bamboo handle originally. This is probably from the 30s if I were to guess because of the colors on them. And this is made in Japan. It has a Japan stamp on the bottom. You can see the stamp on the bottom. Made in Japan. Does have some staining on the bottom that's into the porcelain. But the inside is still shiny clean. It's a cute little biscuit jar. And this was starting at $18. No chips, cracks, or dings except for on the little orange here. Has a little bit of a nick. But which you can take like an orange crayon. I wish I actually, you know what? I have an orange. I wonder if I could might be able to fix it for you. Right here, live. Live. I'm gonna actually do that a little bit better. But I almost covered it up. Look at that. Isn't that neat? See? It almost looks like the orange is like shiny. And I was like, yeah, that's shiny. It has that nice crazing on it too. And the camera focus. See that nice crazing on there. I just love this little thing. And again, it came with that bamboo handle, but this one's missing. So now it just looks like a Frankenstein cookie jar with this bolt in his neck. And it's really cute. It's the same image on both sides. And then it does have a little bit, when they made it, has a little bit of the glaze runoff. Look at that. It's just, I just love it. I just love this little thing. So if anybody's interested in that, give me a shout. And I think that was all. Let me see. Yeah, that was it. I think that's it, guys. Yeah, that was all. So, short of that, do you guys want to see what I found that I think you guys are going to like? I'm going to bring them to my next sale. Or I might actually put them in the drop sale that we're going to be having. Now, we're going to be doing a
Did something, sorry.
What was that? Welcome to the show.
I was trying to do an outro while you were talking. Go ahead.
Well, anyway, welcome to the show, guys.
Sorry.
Oh, Chris, stop playing over there.
It's the best.
You bought one from Scott. It didn't have the handle either. Oh, okay. Yeah. Is it starting over? I know, we're starting all over again. That's our blooper, Kels. That's us trying to get used to this new system. I'm telling you, just move, you touch the wrong thing, and then whoop. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so we're going to be doing on, was it May? It's May 18th. We're going to be doing a peddler's train. Now, if you go on YouTube and you go into my community page, go onto my Olde Hadley Vintage, scroll over where you see all live and shorts and all that, all the way at the end, you see my community page. You click on that, and all the information is in there. It's going to be a peddler's train. Mine will pop up automatically at 4:30. It's not a live. It's going to be a drop sale. And what that means is that I'm going to have certain items that I'm going to be showing you in that half-hour period. I'm not going to be live, and I'm actually going to have prices associated with a letter. And then you're going to put the letter in the chat, and then whoever gets the letter in the chat first will be the winner. And I will go ahead and I will follow through, and I'll let you know if you're the winner or if you come in a little too late. And I'm not sure how many items I'm going to be bringing, but that's going to be happening on May 18th. And it's pre-recorded, so I'm not going to be live.
When's your slot? 4 p.m.?
And my slot is at 4:30 p.m. And again, if you go on my YouTube page and you scroll all the way to the end of all the topics, the live shorts and whatever, all the way at the end, actually, there's going to be a little thumbnail there. You actually see the calendar. You can scroll over. You can see in order. I think the Revive It Sisters come in after I do at 5 p.m. I believe Scott at the Old Curiosity Shop comes in at 6. Right before me, I can't even remember now. Maybe Chris can find out on there and he can tell me.
I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah, it should be in the right there. So it's the next page after that. There's 2 pages. Yeah, right there. So we have, if you could turn that towards me, Chris, so I could read it, please. So it's going to start at 2 o'clock, guys, and it's hosted by Tammy at Vintage Uprising, Texas. She's the one that's getting all this together. Thank you, Tammy. And at 2 o'clock, we're going to have Tammy and David. Actually, it's going to be David at 2 o'clock. At 2:30, we're going to have Dee, Thrill of the Thrift. She's going to be at 2:30. We're going to have Vintage Peep Show A Go-Go. That's Margot. She's going to be having her show from 3 to 3:30. Then at 3:30 is going to be Vintage Vinny. Then at 4 o'clock is going to be Karen Chasin Vintage. At 4:30 is going to be yours truly, Olde Hadley Vintage. Then at 5 o'clock is the Revive It Sisters. And then at 5:30 is Old Curiosity Shop. And then closing it off is going to be Tammy to close off the train. So what you're going to do is you're going to go from each channel, and they're going to be doing their live, or not live, they're going to be doing their drop sales through each channel. So you just follow them through. So it's going to be a lot of fun. and I hope to bring you guys a lot of really cool, nice, fun things. And what I hope to bring you is I found a set of, you guys know what this pattern is? Take a look at that.
I was just putting up there.
So you did? You put it up there for them to see?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. If you put that down for a second.
Oh, okay. Guys, Chris will put it up there so you guys can actually see what the peddler's train looks like.
There we go.
So there it is. Can you guys see that?
And then you can read it.
Yeah, so well, they can see it right there. I just read it off to them. So that's the peddler's train. That's going to be on if you go on my YouTube page, you can actually see that if you forget. But you can see I'm at 430, and then all the other folks that are going to be selling as well. So please support their channels as well as mine and check them out. They have some amazing items they always bring, and it should be a lot of fun. And again, remember, it's not live. These are pre-recorded. So you just find an item that you like. Make sure you look in the chat. If you come in late, somebody may have already claimed that item. So if I hold up an item and I say this is letter J, and you want to make sure you check in the item, somebody might have claimed it. So I'll say, this item is $8, letter J. You'll go down in the chat and put J. If somebody's already claimed it, you're too late. So that's kind of how a drop sale works in a nutshell. If you have any questions about it, feel free to shoot me an email. My email is right here, so feel free to shoot me an email. Now, you guys familiar with this particular pattern? Have you guys seen this pattern?
No, there won't be any.
I don't think I'm ever going to talk about this pattern.
Well, no, well, there's questions, Jeff. No, Mr. G, there's no evening sale. Jeff will not be around for that.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, I'm not going to be here. I'm actually going to Ohio, and I'm going to be gone for several days. I'm leaving on the 14th, and I'm not coming back until the 18th, probably later in the evening. So I'm not going to be able to do a live shows sale that night. So, yeah, so there won't be a live sale. And there's also not going to be a sale next week either, guys, because it is Mother's Day, and I'm going to be spending it with Chris's mom that day. So there's not going to be a sale on that Sunday as well. So you're not gonna see me for a couple of weeks, but you will see me for the drop sale.
Yeah, you'll have drop sales.
I'll have that drop sale, and I'll have some other things that I'm going to post too. As I'm driving out to Ohio, I do plan on filming a few things. And when I get out to Ohio, we're going to go to that really great antique mall that they have out there. And so I'll do some filming there. So you'll definitely see my mugshot at some point. So keep an eye out to my channel. I'll be posting some great things. Now, who guessed? Let's see. Cheryl Miller, you got it right. This is the pretzel pattern, correct? So I did find a set of pretzel pattern. Now, I am going to be keeping one of the pretzel pattern cups and saucer. So I did find 3 of these. And then there were 3 of the dessert plates and then 10 of the dinner plates. I could not believe I found that many, but I found 10 of the dinner plates. So I'm probably going to bring them. I'll show the cup again. Pardon the fact that it had coffee in it, but I will show it to you. And you can see how they look like upside down pretzels. At first, when I saw this, I thought it was the Christmas candy pattern, because the Christmas candy pattern kind of looks like this, kind of has these little ruffles. But then I looked at it more and I said, no, wait a minute, that's the pretzel pattern. Isn't that neat? There's this great little handle. You can't put your finger through it, but you can grab it with your fingers and hold it with your finger below. So it's just such a nice pattern. Isn't that nice? Really pretty. So I may be bringing that set. If you guys like that, I might be bringing that to the drop sale, to the peddler's train. I'll have that set, and I'll put that in. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I figured you would enjoy that. And I thank each and every one of you for your bids. Thank you all to those of you who are in the Lurker Lounge watching. Thank you so much for visiting. If you aren't subscribed to my channel yet, please consider subscribing. It really does help get me to 1,000 subscribers. I would really, really, really appreciate it. And I'm going to be bringing you a wonderful giveaway. I keep telling you guys I'm going to be bringing you some jadeite. And it's going to be a giveaway. So hopefully we can get to that 1,000 mark. But I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for coming. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to shoot them in the chat. Chris will make me aware. And happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers out there. Thank you, and grandmothers. Yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to after the chat. If you have, shoot me an email. I'm always here. I'm not going anywhere. I love to read my emails. Comments are always welcome. If you have any friends, neighbors, or so that would find my content interesting, please tell them to subscribe. And that'll get me closer to that 1,000 mark. I would appreciate it. So without further ado, Chris, do you have anything to say? Or
no? Thanks, everyone. Thanks for coming.
Thank you guys so very much. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and we will see you in a couple of weeks, but I'll see you for that drop sale. All right. Bye for now. Thank you, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.